hating the situation, I'm too tired of facing the feeling I'm craving. This life is amazing, but something is missing. And don't call me crazy, but I feel like living way up in the stars. If I believe hard, I can make it. I'm trying to take a spaceship, there's delay, it's fucking raining. I'm wandering alone to places that I've never been. I'm putting my mind in the sky, letting the whole world in. My personality is 92 or 93. Let's get lost up in the past, why don't you spend this day with me? You couldn't pay me to be lazy on this perfect.
So first you're going to want to start with the fabric folded in half and turned inside out. You want the measurements to be 18 inches in length by 3 inches in width. After this, you're just going to want to start cutting the fabric. I kind of just eyeballed it and it turned out a little bit scraggly. But even if it turns out just a little bit scraggly, you can still fix that when you do some sewing later. Now this is the part where you want to start sewing the sides. Now remember, your fabric must be inside out for this. If it's not inside out, like I said in the beginning, then it won't turn out the way you want it to. After sewing both sides, you're going to want to pull the fabric through like this and turn it back outside out like it's supposed to be. Just keep doing what I'm demonstrating right here. Afterwards, you should have a long tube-like looking thing. Now start measuring the elastic around your wrist. You should leave a little bit of room to sew, so I'd say about 1/2 inch. Then you cut the elastic. Now you're going to take the elastic and file it through the tube you just created a little bit ago. Now this part can get a little tricky, but just make sure that you don't let go of the elastic, because if you do, it may be a little harder to fish out if the tube is too small. It should look like this afterwards. Next, you're going to line up both sides of the elastic, and then you're going to sew back and forth on the elastic. I'm sorry if this next part is a little bit confusing and out of focus. You sew the rough sides. After that, you want to leave a little bit of room so you can push the rough sides back in. Now, after you push the rough sides back in, you're going to fold the rough sides that you have in that tiny little patch left. You're going to fold it in, and then you're going to do that for the other side of the fabric. And then you're going to press them together and then sew a straight line down that area. It sounds more complicated than it is. It's really simple. I'm sorry that this isn't demonstrated very well, but I hope you guys understand it well.